YouTube. My name's Cole. A little about me, I'm 17 and in high school. I'd like to formally welcome everybody to not just the channel, but I suppose to what could be an ongoing series known as A Look into Art. Now, this isn't the first YouTube channel I've created, actually. This would be the second. My original channel was called CJ Hawkins. I originally created it when I was much younger and more energetic. But yeah, for this channel, I wanted a clean slate, just a channel untouched, because I've grown a lot, and it just felt right having something new to start with. So if you do enjoy the channel, or the vibe I bring, or the content I make, or the style of the videos, I'd really appreciate any comments or suggestions or feedback in general. I want this channel to be a place where people can feel like they can relax, they can chill, hang out, kick your feet up, get cozy under a blanket, crack open a soda, get some snacks, and just relax as I explore these games and projects. In this series, I'm going to be exploring, reviewing, and describing popular games or projects or books or shows that many people would define as art. And with all that being said, welcome YouTube. I'm CJ, and I'll be your host this evening in the series known as A Look into Art. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at a staple in gaming history, a famously known creation, a sandbox that some people would consider the greatest of all time. And if you've never heard of this game or know anything about it at all, then that's what this series is for. To describe, review, and adventure through masterpieces such as the one I'm about to journey through. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you Garry's Mod. Garry's Mod. Just the name itself conjures images of ragdolls flying through the air, physics-defying contraptions, and just some plain, utter beautiful chaos. Now, Garry's Mod isn't your typical game. It's a sandbox, a digital playground built on the Source engine, which, fun fact, is the same Source engine that powers games like Half-Life 2 and Portal. Think of it as a giant Lego kit, where the only limit is your imagination. And maybe the laws of physics, but who needs those anyway? The sheer amount of possibilities and tools they provide for you in the base game can be overwhelming. But once you get the hang of it, it's hours of entertainment. Garry's Mod always gave off a specific type of vibe, a strange feeling, a feeling that I'm being watched, that I'm not alone. It's the kind of feeling that's unforgettable and creepy. It can be a little unsettling, but I can't help but miss that feeling when I haven't played Garry's Mod for a while. So if you're asking yourself, is Garry's Mod just a plain sandbox? I'd answer yes, but no. Yes, because Garry's Mod is equipped with the properties and tools that are required for a game to be labeled a sandbox. And no, because Garry's Mod comes with and is so much more than just a plain sandbox when you go deeper and look past the sandbox outer shell. There's eerie lore, attention to detail, and a community/fanbase that have created and produced an overwhelming amount of content, primarily being through the Steam Workshop. The possibilities for creativity and fun are near endless. The vast amounts of mods you can find on the Steam Workshop can be amazing and bizarre. One second you'll be looking at Five Nights at Freddy's NPCs, and the next you'll be looking at superpowers or extremely unrealistic machine guns. If there's something you wish Garry's Mod had, or you get a wacky idea of something that would be awesome imported into the game, there's a more than likely chance someone has created a mod for it. I've put a lot of hours into Garry's Mod, and have added plenty of mods to my game, but I know I haven't even scratched the surface of the Workshop catalog. One of my favorite types of mods are called nextbots. What are nextbots? To put it simply, they're AI-controlled characters that autonomously navigate whatever map you're in. The primary objective of the next bots I like to use is to off you by any means necessary. Exhibit A. Alright, I know this is a funny representation, but please bear with me. Some of the next bot's AI can get ridiculously smart. Some could be hiding in buildings, others stalking you from across the map, but typically they aimlessly chase you and let nothing in their path stop them from getting to you. And with people's wacky creations on the Steam Workshop, you can get crazy cinematic moments like this.
Man, I'm dead.
For the sake of time, instead of me yapping about a bunch of random NPCs, weapons, and different mods, here's a little compilation. But first, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
Breaking news. Reports from CJ Hawk indicate that he hopes you folks are enjoying the episode. And as always... one moment. This just in. Our YouTube man Tom has reported that the like and subscribe buttons have remained untouched and are awaiting further notice. So if you've enjoyed the episode, show some love. And as always, have a nice day. Oh man, I freaking hate this job. Hey Jessica, what you doing after work, huh? Come here, girl.
What do you mean by that?
Welcome back. Did you enjoy the commercial? I know I did. Though, the reporter can be a little weird sometimes. Anyway, for real this time, here's the compilation. Enjoy. Now let's move on to the props side of Garry's mod. Now I won't spend too much time on this segment, but just know Garry's mod provides you with enough tools to fuel your imagination and bring all your ideas to life. Taking a look at the Garry's mod catalog, you can see they give you plenty of items to mess with. Items ranging from furniture, to milk jugs, to headstones, to vehicles, to movie props. I'd say there's a pretty good variety of stuff. Though if you're looking for anything specific that's not already in the game, I'm sure you could find a mod for it. Let's take a look at a few of the props from the catalog. Alright, what do we got here? Bunch of stuff. Oh, it's one of these from the park. I've never actually ridden one of those. Nice lamp, a little fence, car, this weird suit thing that I can't hit for some reason. Helicopter. Oh, cool computer system. Nice tire. Is this a cat cage? Huh, can't fit in it. Wonder what this is. It's big. Looks like a bomb. It's a random sink. Oh, check out this desk. This is pretty neat. Wonder what they use that for. Oh, nice jugs. That sounds wrong. Wait!
What do you mean by that?
Well, I suppose there's only one right way to finish off the props segment. Welcome to the final chapter of the Garry's Mod Review. We're going to be taking a look at a few maps posted by creators on the Steam Workshop. Now, I want to ask you all to join me as I explore these masterpieces within a masterpiece. Are your bags packed? They better be, because this will be interesting. Jeez, look at the size of this room. What do humans even do here, if this was even made by humans? Is that the sky? Is this a sky base of some kind? No clipping through the map. I can see there's so much to explore. Yeah, this place was definitely built by aliens. You ever heard of lizard people? Yeah, that's a possibility too of who created this. Maybe the Earth exploded, and all of human civilization has moved in here. That's a good theory, but it begs the question, where is everybody? Taking a closer look at the outside, it appears the station isn't that far outside of Earth's atmosphere, or whatever planet this is. Let's head down to the planet to see what we can find. Alrighty, what do we have here? Okay, some silent apartments, huh? Man, the vibe in here is unsettling. Gosh, I love how Garry's Mod maps always feel like there's something slightly wrong, but you can't quite pinpoint what it is. That's why the gameplay is always so memorable. I don't know about you, but when I think of the word liminal, a bunch of Garry's Mod maps come to mind. Garry's Mod's creepiness stems from a combination of factors, like the unsettling assets they use from games like Half-Life 2, the often empty environments that create a sense of isolation, and when you add the unpredictable AI, like Nextbots, well, that's just the cherry on top. With Garry's Mod's already unsettling atmosphere, combined with the workshop creator's imagination, it's a recipe that fosters a strange sense of fear and ultimately provides a unique gaming experience. Frankly, I haven't been able to find an experience like Garry's Mod many places else. And as I continue to adventure and traverse through these maps, let's talk a little about Garry's Mod's history. Originally created by Gary Newman, Garry's Mod was intended to be a sandbox mod for Half-Life 2. And that's what it was for a little bit. It was released as a mod in 2004 of December, and the primary goal of the game was to provide players with a platform to experiment with the physics engine of Half-Life 2 on. And unlike traditional games, Garry's Mod was designed without specific objectives or goals, giving players the freedom to create their own experiences. It heavily influenced creation and exploration. The game was meant to be a blank canvas for players to install and create mods, which eventually led to a vibrant community that contributed a wide variety of custom content, including maps, game modes, character models, and so much more. Initially released as a mod, Garry's Mod eventually became a standalone game due to its popularity, allowing for extensive updates and features. Huh, imagine that. So in summary, Garry's Mod was Bro, this chunk is not easy to say! Garry's Mod was envisioned to be a tool for creativity and fun, as a mod for Half-Life 2. Man, going from being originally intended as a mod for a game, to a fully standalone game from positive feedback, that's a pretty big accomplishment. Now, that's about all I have to say for the history. I guess we can just continue exploring these maps for the rest of the video, if that's what you guys want to do. Or would you rather hear me yap some more? Maybe we could do both. What do you say? What if I talk about the maps as I explore them? Let's do it. Whoa, check out this place. Now this place is definitely weird. Kinda comforting in some way. Can't imagine having a nice family dinner here. What's through this door? I want to find out. I actually don't want to find out. But I do at the same time. Man, human curiosity is exhausting. Let's just go through the door and see what it is. Whoa. Well, I just myself. I think it's safe to say I've never seen any room like this. Let's go down and take a closer look. Thinking in an RP mindset, who could have built this place? Where are all the people? Why is there eerie music playing in the background? Where does this hole lead? Might as well jump down. Not many options of places to go. Hold your hats, I guess? Well, wasn't expecting this. Is that Michael Jackson in the picture? Why is this chair here? Oh my gosh, this game it just I can't take anymore. I'm about to Alright, let me calm down. Okay, I think I'm good now. Let's get back to it, shall we? Now, unfortunately to say, this will be our last stop for the video. Our final map, and our final chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, as I explore our final destination. Hey, speaking of Final Destination, have y'all seen those movies? Those are peak! Hey Jessica, you trying to go see the new Final Destination with me at the movies? No? Oh, okay. Oh, she's walking away, folks. Hey, Jessica looking kinda nice. Yo, let me relax. Let's get back to the video. Folks, I apologize. No more cuts, no more edits. We've arrived at Union City. We made it. Union City. I don't really have a lot to talk about this map, so I suppose while I still explore it, I'll conclude our adventure. If anybody stuck it out to the end, watched this episode all the way through, I want to thank you for joining me this evening, or morning, or whatever time it is. I really hope you enjoyed. I put a lot of effort and work and time into this video, and I'm very happy how it turned out. I hope you'll have an amazing rest of your day. And if you want more content, more like this or some other kind of content, and you think I'd be interesting, let me know. Oh, also, please subscribe and like. Show some love. Thanks again. Adios.